What's up, guys? Live here at Pro Play Games with our YCS Pittsburgh sponsored champion, Travis Smith. He won a free expense trip paid to the next YCS, which is in Pittsburgh. He's going to be going with us. What were you playing?
I was playing Pure Zoo. Just did a lot of testing on DN and Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. And I just came down to this. The format's pretty intense. There's not like a real way to like always win going second. I think board wipes are pretty mediocre because like I'm just annoyed by the draw combo and miscellaneous dinosaur card. Sometimes a metal foe fusion. So hand traps, stop all those type of decks. So even sometimes metal foes get affected by hand traps. So that's why I opted to play Pure Zoo that incorporated hand traps. So let's get to it.
All right, let's check it out.
It's pretty simple. Maxi, this card is like the best card in the game. If people think otherwise, you need to like understand that this is better than Vanity's Emptiness. Like this is better than any defensive card, defensive card in the game that like, ever printed as the game progresses. It's insane. And sadly, like this format's over basically. But like, I wish I could have gone to like an event with this deck, and then I think I would have come to a surprise. This is the second best hand trap. Hits Void Vanishment, hits metal foe cards, hits the combo, like it hits everything. Barrage, like I used to hate this card, but like it gets better by time, I guess. These are all fair hand traps. Like you don't like they're not like Maxi's retarded, but I like the game. I like fair hand traps in the game. That's why I want this banned, and then Konami can incorporate a lot of good hand traps. Then you have
3 Crow.
Apologize. Right. 3DD Crow. They stop the Zoo combo. They hit multiple Infernoid cards. Snow. Everything problematic. Of course you get Lawn Mowing sometimes, and DD Crow is nothing because it's just too many targets. But when they don't have Lawn, this card literally just like auto wins that matchup in multiple matchups. You can even, like I said, you can even put Metal Foe Fusion back. You gotta banish that card. There's no deck this card's bad against. Even when Paleo's dead, it's good against Paleo. 3 Flying Sea. It's only good against the Mirror, and it's good against Dinosaur sometimes, even though like that Tyranno guy pops it. It's really annoying, but this card's clutch. It wins infinite games.
It beat me, and I was playing Infernoids.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite hand trap next to Maxi. I hate it though. I used to play B. So 2 Raptor, obviously that's staple. My deck, the way I use it is I first turn make just a regular Exceed by dumping Zoo combo. It's basically like obviously the emerald of the deck. And I just special summon a Raptor, and if it survives, I don't like Exceed with it or anything. Sometimes I'll overlay onto the extra one, so that if they attack it, I Whiptail, and then I keep an Exceed next turn, so I'll have 2 next turn. It's just a good way to grind to use that method. It's not like, it's just for the pluses. It's not really like for comboing off that much. It's for the slow grind. This is, obviously broken. Sometimes this guy bites in the ass, and sometimes you draw 2 of these, and sometimes you draw when you have a board. So I love this card, but yeah, it's good. I wish it was like the OCG where we didn't have to play it, but whatever. 3 Whiptails, enough said. This card's broken. 2 Thoroughblades. You need 2 in this build. It's very important to boost your monsters up to get them above 25, 24. And for example, against, I believe it was Nikolai game 1, he was at 45, and like just having 2 of these, and then equipping a Whiptail and then board bow for game. But that was an unfortunate match. I lost that either way. 1 instant, which is in my opinion all you really need. You can't afford ever to draw 2. Like these are my only recovery cards when I go second. If I didn't draw a hand trap. I feel like Chalice is good when you go first against a Dino deck. That's like insane because if they don't have miscellaneous already, you just stop Raptor, and I hate that card with a passion. And then they're just good recovery cards, and this can either accelerate your game state or just give you the recovery. 3 Twin Twister. I'm like going forward in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like if this is not in my deck, like holy shit, something's wrong. We don't have Harpy, so this is good. 3 Tenki, obviously Tenki is broken. I would never play less than 3. even going for it. 3 barrage, broken, enough said. This card is, I don't know, I think for how Yu-Gi-Oh's progressed, this is better than Bandage's Emptiness. I'm 100% sure. This card needs to get banned. It's lost. It's just started. There's no other way to explain it. This card is your Emerald. It's a staple. You always, like, you know, if you're playing pure, you always, and I stress this, you always side this out going second. It's super important. It's just too many times have I drawn this. It costs you the game, and you need a lot of variance in your hand when you're going second, and like drawing that is just really bad. You don't need to. You just need to clear their board or hand trap them. You're like constantly broad bull looping as well, so like you don't really need this going second. It's just a good going first card to keep your rhythm, rhythm of your deck. Obviously these, I decided to only play 2 barriers. I never want to draw 2. It's really bad this format to draw 2. These are just insane. Some people are playing 2 Twin Twisters, some people are playing many, and I'm like, this is insane. Like people are just they don't understand the format. Like these cards will destroy you if you don't play twin. This ends your turn as well, and it hits the dinosaur deck, which like I said, I hate that deck. And I hate Metaphors. Extra deck comes to a close. Main deck 40 cards as usual. You only need 1 because of the instant. You play MX Saber, obviously. Totem, obviously. 2 Emeralds. I'm going to cut 1 because I've never summoned more than 2 this entire tournament and in testing. I'm going to play for the 3rd Tiger Mortar if, you know, this format were to progress. Sadly, it doesn't. 2 Borbo. 2 Tiger Mortar. This card in this deck is crucial because you're going to keep adding, you're going to be making your, like, as you grind your cards really beefy if you know how to manage your resources, so you're OTKing second turn a lot. So people think this deck can't OTK second turn. I'm like, they're crazy, they just don't know how to use it correctly. Triple Borbo, triple Brabul. This is the best one. Like if I were to Konami, I were to ban one or ban Brabul. You can't play without this deck card. Adds too many resources, and that's why this deck is still prevalent in the OCG. Triple Dryden. I love it. This card is Dryden. It's the heart of the deck. Extra Bravo. There was no Paleo, and you know, when I just on DN there hasn't been on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, there hasn't been any Paleo at all. I guess the deck kind of just died. But I was just scared of that. And then sometimes in the mirror you'll ballsy side 1 in or 2 or Metapho. The best card is Kamal. You know, I knew this card was good. I was just citing Iron Wall because I'm dumb. I just totally wasn't paying enough attention. But this card is a staple as a 3-up. You can get Law and then go second, and if you have a board wipe in this, you are literally winning that game. So this card is out to Long going second. And I can't stress enough. Play this. More defensive cards are these. This should have been. I had this because of the fear dinos. I think it's good against dinos because when you go first or second, first usually it's to negate Overraptor because it leads to too much shit. And going second as well, even though they have miscellaneous. But you need this card is very important. And if I were to go forward, I would try my best to fit in the second Dark Hole, maybe over the 3rd Anko. Board wipes going second in this deck are very important. I got lucky sometimes, but I barely saw them today. 3DDG, these cards. What's your name?
Shout out to Maxi. Shout out to Maxi and Trap C. You're a troll.
These are like mini macro cosmos that can't get twinned. It never came up today. I drew against Fredella, just never got to use it because he scooped before he even saw it. They're better than anti-spell because like what issue I was having on like the end is people just set the spells and they just well, like I can't OTK them sometimes and they'll just grasp me and I just can't win. So like this card is just infinitely better. This literally is Max C against that deck. It gets pauses there all day.
Max C.
We're pausing turns, bro. We're playing what's that card? That like
Skip your turn.
What's that card? Skip your turn. That's right. We're playing that card, bro. This is better than this is worse actually. But you need it's better than anti-spell. I was like in my opinion because like it beats Metal Foes. And it just like I said, you don't have that issue of people setting and the next turn getting grasped. And I think this should have been the Dark Hole maybe, but it's just safe to have 3. But yeah, I guess this would be the Dark Hole. But I think the side is perfect. Yeah, so that's about it. So I'm glad to be going to Pittsburgh with Machado. I'm glad he hosted.
Nice, bro. What are you looking to play at Pittsburgh? I know it's going to be a completely different meta, so you probably won't be playing this deck.
You know, I have to know like the end and see what is gonna be.
Well, we know you're one of the best in the game at doing that. Very prominent grinder online. If you guys ever see play against him, have the honor of playing against him, very solid player. Always willing to get better, and we have 100% confidence in you doing great in Pittsburgh. So can't wait to see you there. I know you don't get to travel too much, and congrats again, bro.
Thank you, John.
Peace.